All right, so I want you to picture this, okay? You wake up, take a piss, wash your teeth, go to work, spend 30 minutes in traffic, grind for like 8 hours straight at work, dealing with stupid shit you don't even care for, acting like you do, yeah? You spend your God given break time for lunch and keep grinding until you can finally be blessed with another 30 minutes in traffic to get home. At which point, you're tired enough, you want nothing but to lie down and scroll. So here's my question to you. Who in their right mind signs up for this, bruh? How is this even remotely okay? How do people go with their lives for like 40 years or something like it's nothing? If you work a 9 to 5 corporate job and you're happy, you know, God bless your heart. But like, if you're anything like me, you're probably like, huh, is this it? Like, I get it, dude. The food is not going to put itself on the table, right? But like, think about it, dude. You're grinding super hard for somebody's benefit, bringing them way more value than what they pay you. Because like, if this wasn't the case, they wouldn't be paying you, right? And you're not getting your wage raised or anything. It's like the ultimate fucking form of modern cuckoldry, dude. It's like, you know, you grow up, you like you start your life, right? Like you spawn into the game of life and you just like do some stupid shit with your parents, you know, then you kind of like find your interests and stuff. You know, for me it was games. I was just like playing with my friends and stuff and, you know, enjoying the moment, you know, like those, going back to those simpler times, you know, where you just like, you log in, get your homies, play some games and just chill, you know, like there's nothing stopping you guys. You can just play around, you know, spend all-nighters, no issues there, right? And, you know, you go to the college, you still pull the same shit, right? Like you don't really care that all that much. You get into some relationships, you know, you test around, you test some waters here and there, different relationships, and like it's fine, right? Like you can somehow get by and you know, get through college and then find yourself in the 9 to 5. But like if you really think about it, it's like you're kind of getting prepared to enter the workforce and just like grind until death, really. So recently I got a lot of free time off and it really got me thinking. It was a time of new environments, you know, foods, experiences, sites and whatnot, and I got to meet a lot of new friends and really amazing people who you know, genuinely like treat you as a friend, you know, not like a corporate way of interpreting friendships, but like genuine friendships, right? You could make. Traveling really like rewires your brain in a way, because I don't know what it is, man, but like when you're put in an environment where there is zero expectations on you and you just kind of like get to observe what's happening around you, that does something to your brain, man. You don't really get to experience this when you lock in for a job, right? Especially in America, I feel like there's so little time off you can take that you're just gonna miss out on this. And that's how they get you, you know? Like, I guess, sure, it's not all gloom and doom. Like, you get to have that financial stability, right? You get to, you know, spend your money without really having to worry about what to do the next day in order to, you know, live somewhere in between there. I guess you can like start a family, right? Raise children. And you get that peace of mind to a degree, right? The worst state of mind I feel like you can be in is just like waking up, grinding, and then coming back to scroll, right? Because at that point you're just wasting your life away, right? And like, just like, you know, thinking about it and realizing, dude, this ain't it. Life is a lot more about goofy shit that you can do, you know? And it definitely shouldn't be like, you know, we're just like being prepared from like our childhoods to like enter the workforce and that's it. That's definitely shouldn't be the end goal, you know? But yeah, I definitely found myself as well in that state of mind, right? Where you're kind of like grinding and just like waiting for the weekends to live your life, right? That's probably like the worst state of mind you can be in, because like think about how many days in life you have, right? And like nobody is tracking this, but like if you had like a table, right, where you could see each day in the calendar of your life, right, and what you did in each of those days, then you would see like the childhood and like the up till the point where you got to 9 to 5 was like, filled with funny shit. You were experiencing life at its fullest. You had your best time, and then like comes like a big period in your 20s to like your fucking 50s where you literally have like holes in your little table, and you like wake up in your 70s or something, right, where you can start to live again, which is like, what? Personally, I'm kind of over with it. Like, I literally don't understand how people can go like 50 years or something without like asking themselves like, what the fuck am I doing? Imagine how nice our lives would be if we like could focus on our interest, right? Because everybody has that shit which is like, yo, dude, I really loved this one thing when I was a child, and I could just keep going with this one thing for days, without getting bored. Like, imagine if we could all like do that for the rest of our lives. Like, I'm not obviously advocating for like focusing on that one thing, but like, just like being able to do whatever we want, whatever we enjoy, without having to worry about anything, right? And I'm sure, like, we all have dreams and interests we want to do, right? The thing about 9 to 5 is like, your main point is like to build wealth, right? Because like having to deal with all this bullshit that you experience in 9 to 5 is just like, and yeah, I don't know about you, but like for me, it's like, dude, I don't even care for wealth. Like, I just want to chill, I just want to bust open a game with my friends and just like play some stupid shit, laugh, have some laughs about stuff that doesn't really matter, and just like live life, maybe travel here and there. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you don't have to follow this path of 9 to 5, right? Like, it's like, you can do it, dude. You can do whatever you want. Think about stuff that you'll get by, pulling through, because obviously it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to be rough. So I think the conclusion is, dude, if you want to become free, like truly, you either gotta lock in or you gotta go. You just gotta do it.